News, today's
CBS
news.
News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Cammie McCormick. Donald Trump's win was more decisive than the polls predicted, but many Americans think they know why. This voter in Wisconsin.
I think people are really looking for a change, and I think that was a big advantage that Trump was offering.
Kamala Harris is expected to speak publicly soon. Stacey Lynn reports.
Harris called Trump to concede the election and congratulate him on his victory. According to a senior Harris aide, she discussed the importance of a peaceful transfer of power and being a president for all Americans. President Biden also called Trump. He congratulated him and invited him to the White House for a transition meeting. Stacey Lynn, CBS News, the White House.
Trump's transition team is already getting down to business. Reporter Olivia Rinaldi is in West Palm Beach.
His policies are going to be the starkest departure from the Biden administration. He's talking about strictly mass deportation for migrants that create crimes, and then later moving on to different migrants who are here in the country illegally. Also talking about excessive drilling and energy prices in the country. So that's a little bit what the historic realignment is, what the Trump administration could look like.
Republicans have taken the Senate majority and are fighting to keep control of the House. Reporter Hunter Woodall.
Democrats don't win this. This is a unified control for Republicans in Washington. And, Trump has laid out an agenda that he clearly thinks he can execute this time because he thinks he's going to staff his administration with allies, not, people that he feels like turned on him in the past. That can make for a very different and potentially more focused Trump presidency.
And then there's the question of what happens to some of the legal cases against Trump and the special counsel. Here's Lana Zach.
There are now active discussions taking place between the Justice Department and Special Counsel Jack Smith's office about how they can best wind down these ongoing federal investigations and cases against the person who is now President-elect of the United States, Donald Trump.
Jeff Gilbert reports on what his term in office could mean for automakers.
Car makers will see less pressure to build electric vehicles, but get less help in selling them. Toyota General Manager David Chris says they work with Washington, but also have to deal with the marketplace.
Well, we really plan for the long term, so administration changes aren't something that we spend a lot of time on or worry about. Obviously, we work with both sides of the aisle closely.
Chris says higher tariffs could raise the cost of parts and make vehicles more expensive. Jeff Gilbert, CBS News, Detroit.
The markets have been reacting to the election outcome. The Dow Jones Industrial's up more than 1,400 points. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any bad news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 67 degrees in Oakland, California.